Ladies, you can't be drafted. Sit down when war is discussed. A lot of men have told me to sit down and shut up. Now, those men call me Colonel. Oh, Kim Olsen Colonel. Stefan, I'm sorry, bro. Sit your butt down. Welcome to r/murderedbywords. Now, as a sarcastic Brit myself, this is the perfect subreddit for me. Greta Thunberg leads climate strike in Alberta. Oil and gas workers counter-protest. She is a very sad story, being used by her family to make money. Why isn't she in school? She speaks multiple languages, got nominated for a Nobel Prize, has spoken at the UN multiple times, and has been on the cover of Time magazine. I'm sure she really wants to go back to school so she can be just like you. Living in a trashy town in the middle of nowhere, spending your days rotting away in a lounge chair watching Fox News, and liking pictures of people's dogs on Facebook. Holy cow, way to put someone in their place. But hey there, buddy, let's leave the dogs out of this. They've done nothing wrong. Virginia has the best unemployment and economic numbers in the history of the state. If the Democrats get in, those numbers will go rapidly in the other direction. On Tuesday, vote Republican. Mr. President, the governor and lieutenant governor of Virginia are Democrats. What are you endorsing here? But in all seriousness, the inability of the President of the United States to fact check is honestly mind-blowing. Beto says he met a woman working 4 jobs and raising a special needs child. I don't believe him, sorry. This is her. Her name is Gina. Her daughter's name is Summer. The problem with our economy is she has to live in her car, while a disgraced TV host like you makes millions. Wow, Bill, way to get fact-checked. Boomer is the N-word of ageism. Being hip and flip does not make bigotry okay, nor is a derisive epithet acceptable because it is new. Saying your generation's official name is the equivalent of the most heinous racial slur in America is some real boomer stuff. When a boomer who questions the word boomer gets roasted for being a boomer, that is r/murderedbywords. So people are really out here putting hot sauce in the fridge? What the heck? The back of the bottle literally says refrigerate after opening, and you'll still put it in the cabinet. You all don't follow directions, and that's why you keep getting pregnant. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that keeping hot sauce in the cabinet could get you pregnant, but hey, the more you know, I guess. I was trying to think of the least scary thing I could be for Halloween, so I became the measles. Would you like to accompany me on my rounds? You can tell our measles, encephalitis, and viral sepsis patients, the ones in comas and seizures and high fevers, that their suffering isn't all that bad and is just being exaggerated by big pharma and clueless quacks who haven't done their research like me. You can even assist with the spinal tap. Read your favorite vaccine insert to them while they sob in fear and agony. Very cool and very fun. In case you haven't noticed by my sarcasm, you're a horrible person and possibly a sociopath. How I wish children suffering in the infectious ward could dress as fake diseases for Halloween like the privileged idiots who put them there. Well, way to put this woman in her place. To be honest, she probably could have just skipped all the red dots. She's already doing a good enough job of being a disease to society. Cultures aren't costumes. Love Island's Molly May accused of cultural appropriation over Cleopatra Halloween outfit. Are you joking? Who is offended by this cultural appropriation other than Hellenistic Macedonians? Cleopatra spoke mainly Greek and wanted to annex more of Africa and Asia into her kingdom. It's like me getting upset over someone from Bangladesh dressing up as William the Conqueror. See, this is the thing. No one is actually offended, but people are angry that someone who they've never met in real life is being reported as being offended. That is the point. I got a job at Comcast and completed training so I could fix my own cable because it was faster than being on hold with customer service. Dude, have you tried switching your router on and off? But yeah, I know this is a joke, but there are genuine hints of truth in this. Ivanka Trump, surrounded by enemies and spies, catching and perverting every word that falls from my lips or flows from my pen, and inventing where facts fail them. These are Thomas Jefferson's reflections on Washington, D.C., and a letter to his daughter Martha. Some things never change, Dad. Ivanka, you're quoting Jefferson's denial that he'd raped and impregnated a girl he kept as property, which he did in fact do? When you take a quote from history without knowing the context. Well, hey, whatever unpaid intern wrote that for her will probably be fired. Last night, I dreamt that he cheated on me and we broke up. Now I don't know if I should respond to his "good morning, beautiful" or give him attitude all day. Hashtag men are trash. Wait, so you dreamt that he cheated with you and then you're tweeting men are trash and you're gonna give your boyfriend attitude all day? What the heck? Just because you dream something doesn't mean it's real. It shows distrust in your partner. And then the men are trash hashtag? Yeah, exactly. Just because you don't trust someone doesn't mean that men are buttholes. That shows that in the end, you're the butthole. Senator Rand Paul, can I get another 100 donors from Twitter tonight? We must defeat socialism. Contribute $35, $11, or just $2. Cash me at Rand Paul. So what you're saying is, if everyone contributes a small amount of their income, we can pool all the resources together to defeat socialism. Yep. Well done. Just think about that one for a second. Yeah. My back is so sore. Baby, I'm so sorry. Did you sleep on it poorly? I can grab you some ibuprofen. No, it's from carrying your butt through 4 dungeons last night. Oh, okay, I see. Yo, when did D&D get so physical? Guys like girls who? Okay. Actually, when I was younger, my mum gave me this book and it teaches young girls to love themselves before they worry about what guys think of them. It really helped 12-year-old me. The end of the book says, guys like girls who like themselves. Well, that is definitely true. The title is meant to catch the attention of self-loathing teenage girls because they're the ones who need to read it the most. So you will literally just judge the book by its cover. Go stand in the corner and think about what you did. I like how this person turned into a teacher at the end. I've never been more proud of my country. Teen Olympian overslept, lost coat, said F on TV, and won US's first gold of 2018. Yeah, I remember when this happened at the Winter Olympics last year. Truly an American hero. Overslept? That sums up the work ethic of that generation. How many gold medals do you and your cat have? Go knit some cat mittens, Deborah. What a polite way of saying F off, Deborah. The cost of being trans. I still get mail in my old name. Because of this, I'm afraid to check my mail. Because of that, I sometimes miss bills that I need to pay. Because of that, those outstanding bills have gone to collection. Because of that, my credit gets worse. Okay, I kinda understand this, but this is something that you knew you'd have to deal with, right? I get mail addressed to my late wife. This can be upsetting. I am not afraid of it though. I open it, pay it if it's a bill, ask them to change the name or stop sending it. Might I suggest you do the same and stop being so effing precious? Yeah, exactly. Being an adult means dealing with society as it is, not as you wish it would be. Adults know this. In my opinion, the situation you describe should disqualify you from practicing law. I am alarmed that it does not. The cost of being a woman? I get mail and organizations and systems and relatives and friends using a name I have never had. How? They unilaterally decided I had changed my name when I married. I didn't, haven't, and never will do. I still pay all my bills. Life sucks. Tough. I have the same surname as my violent, abusive, alcoholic father. I've never thought about using it to get out of paying my mortgage, but thanks for the tip. Dang, these just go on and on. My mum gets mail from my dead father, the man she was married to for 60 years. It makes her sad, but she deals with it because she is not an emotional toddler. And finally, imagine losing a baby and getting mail from all the companies that latch into you once you're pregnant. Did my best to cancel them all, but still got a "your baby is now 4 months old" email. Life is painful sometimes. Well, I can categorically say that all of these replies are worse than the first tweet. Moral of the story, life is tough sometimes, get over it. I decided to dress up as the person who scares me most. The democratic dimwit darling, socialist loving, freedom hating, former bartender herself at AOC. But AOC graduated magna cum laude from Boston University and won her election in a landslide. Whereas you barely graduated college, got fired from 2 jobs, and talked to a mirror for attention. I understand your fear. Well, Tommy Lauren has just been murdered. Also, why is former bartender an insult? That's a very good first job for a lot of people. Was Apollo 11 faked? In the 1990s, Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky were alone in the Oval Office. They had a consensual sexual relationship. Within 2 years, everyone in the world knew about it. Two people couldn't keep a secret about a blowjob that nobody cared about. Think about that. If the government can't even hide a BJ that only 2 people were involved in, what makes you think that they could hide a moon landing? When the entire world was watching and our international rivals had a very good reason to expose any deception. Well, yeah, fair enough. That's actually a very accurate response. I hadn't thought about it like that. I guess if the landings were fake, why were the Soviets quiet? We need a wall because our border agents say we need a wall. Enough said. Oh no, it's Tommy Lauren again. Climatologists say we need to do something about climate change. Doctors say we need gun control. And I say you and your followers need an education. Enough said. To be fair though, this tweet says it was posted 1 second ago. Was this guy so proud of his comment that he instantly screenshotted it? I'm not just an overrated general, I'm the most overrated general, Matisse says. I'm honored to be considered that by Donald Trump because he also called Meryl Streep an overrated actress. So I guess I'm the Meryl Streep of generals, and frankly, that sounds pretty good to me. Trump just got murdered. The thing is though, this guy is not wrong. Meryl Streep is a great actress. Trump's just a little bit deluded. Public service announcement for men. Boxers are not shorts. You cannot wear them outside. Don't tell us what to wear. Teach the girls not to stare. Oh, the reversal card. Let's be honest, bikinis are underwear with a different fabric. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. We're really close to 200,000 subscribers, and click the link on screen for another video.